Alrighty guys, so we're back with a new episode, and the reason for this episode is because on our fishing charter, our reels get pretty beat up, and these are our yellowtail reels. It's been about a year for these guys, and all four of them have failed. I don't know if you can hear this, but it does not sound too good. All the grease has came out, and some of them have even been dunked in salt water. Customers have dropped them to the ocean floor. We've caught them, reeled them back up, greased them, and they've lasted for about a total of a year. So what we did was we went out and we bought 4 new reels. So all of these reels are going to be under 50 bucks. They're all sold on Amazon. So we're going to do a product review of some of these guys. And here's the first one. This is the SeaKnight Rapid 2. They're all 3,000 sizes. So let's get into it. Alrighty. They got a pretty good slogan, nothing gets away. Let's see what this SeaKnight has to offer. Alright, comes in a little plastic bag, comes with a little baggie. Tighten it right here. Nice crisp closing sound of the bail. Not bad. Pretty smooth. There's no real clankiness, like if I'm trying to push it backwards, there's no play at all. Feels pretty sturdy. It's got a good amount of drag here. Let's see, lock it down. I want to say it's probably got about 15 pounds of drag right there. The bail is pretty smooth, has a nice click when it closes. The handle is made out of foam, which makes it so if you have fish guts or slime on your hand after touching a yellowtail or some of the fish, once you touch this, it'll still have some grippiness to it, unlike some of the plastic reels. So all in all, I would say this feels to be a pretty solid reel. Let's see how the rest of them look. Let's get into the next one. This is a FishDrop saltwater reel, another 3,000 size. Comes in a plastic bag, handle is detached. Right away from just picking this reel up, you can tell it's definitely built with cheaper materials. The bail doesn't have that nice click. Definitely not as smooth, and also you can see this one has a plastic handle, unlike the other one. So I was just talking about how if you get the fish slime all over this handle, it'll be a little bit slippery sometimes. But the material on this guy definitely feels to be a lot cheaper than the first one. So let's put this one to the side. Alright, and this one is the Accuretta. I have no clue how to pronounce that. 3,000. Alright, another bag. Comes in a plastic bag. Alright. Yeah, the whole feel reminds me of a Saragossa, and the frame almost reminds me of a Shaddock. The old Shaddock. I haven't had a new Shaddock in a while. Alright. I do like this round handle. It's pretty nice and smooth to hold, but same thing with the plastic one. It can get fish guts all over it and it'll be a little bit slippery. It's pretty smooth. The bail has a nice click when you close it. All in all, I would say it feels like a pretty good, smooth reel. There you go, the Accuretta. Alrighty, and this last one is the Shaddock fishing reel. Alright, so right out of the box, this one seems to be pretty cheap. Seems to be flimsy. I mean, it's got some play in the handle. You can see that play right there. Don't like that. The bail isn't very smooth. The drag, it's okay, but it doesn't seem smooth. You know how after a reel starts to get old, it'll start pulling out a little faster and then slower when a fish is pulling. It'll start like clicking. This reel seems like it'll start doing that right away. The handle itself, it looks nice, but it's not smooth. If you see it spin, it doesn't even spin straight. It's got a little wobble to it. Doesn't spin for very long. Definitely the cheapest of the group. This guy cost $19.99. So I would definitely put this down at the bottom of the list. This definitely does not seem to be the one I would want to use for a charter. Unless they're dropping them in the water all the time. That's the time you want people to use this reel. Alrighty, so let's go over all of them. Now that you've seen all 4 reels, we're going to go back over all of them. I'm going to give you a run through from my least favorite to my favorite and show you which one you should buy. Alright, so starting at the bottom of the barrel, we have the Shadok fishing reel. Definitely the cheapest build. 20 bucks, $19.99 for this reel. It has the worst build quality. It seems to be really crummy plastic that they use. It's got play in it. The handle doesn't feel great. It's not very smooth. Not a whole lot of ball bearings in this one. So if you want a cheap reel for 20 bucks, this one's okay. If you could spend the extra $20, we definitely have some better options for you. So let's see, here's the next one. My third favorite one. Or I should say my third worst one, because this one's not very good either. This is the FishDrop's saltwater reel. Now this one's a 3000 as well. It has a chrome look to it. It doesn't seem very sturdy. I don't know why. It's got a cheap feel to it as well. The handle's made out of plastic. It just seems flimsy. Not a great feeling reel. Not something I'd want to go out there and beat up every day, or even as a backup reel. The drag seems to be okay on it, but it doesn't have a whole lot of drag. It's not a good build, guys. So let's go on to these other two, because we got some better ones here. Alright, so I'm torn between these 2 reels. Both of them feel pretty sturdy. Both at the same price range at $41.99. One reel has 13 ball bearings plus 1, and the other has 10 plus 1. So this SeaKnight definitely seems to be more of a freshwater fishing reel. It reminds me of the build of this Daiwa here, which is a Daiwa Regal, which only lasted me about a year. It seems to have the same build quality. Saltwater intrusion, I would definitely say would be a factor on this guy. This one seems to be put together and sealed better. So for saltwater fishing, I would definitely say the Accuretta 3000 is going to be my go-to, especially because this guy is $41.99 and this one's $41.99. I'm going to go with Accuretta.
You can find the reels in the link below.
Thanks for watching. If you guys want to see me do a drag test of each reel, leave a comment below. This reel is saying it has 16 pounds of drag, and this reel says it has 33 pounds of drag. So if you want to see if that's true and watch that, let me know. If you want to see a video in the future of me testing these reels out for yellowtail and possibly grouper in the future, let me know and I'll get on it. Thanks for watching again. See you on the next one.